Hey Rope Droppers, we want to thank our amazing sponsor, the Rope Drop Queen herself, Michelle McKnight. She's an independent travel agent affiliated with MEI Travel and Mouse Fan Travel. We have used her on a number of vacations and can't speak highly enough of her services. If you are thinking about a Disney vacation, she's the one to talk to. Her services are completely free. Disney pays her after you travel, and she has a wealth of knowledge that has saved us a lot of time and money. So check her out on Facebook at Rope Drop Queen or email her at michelle.mcknight@mei-travel.com. Now, on to the show.
Helping you navigate the Disney parks.
With the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
You're listening to Rope Drop Radio.
Welcome to another Rope Drop Radio. Derek here, live at Walt Disney World, the Magic Kingdom, and I just happened to run into someone, UCF Kent Mullins, who is not running the 48 challenge today.
Just hanging out today, guys.
Just hanging out. So we just had a little bit of a meal over at Columbia Harbor House. And Kent, is this kind of a time for you to kind of take it easy, not sprint from attraction to attraction?
Totally not a normal experience for me, no. It's just an easy day, walk around, meet people, say hi. Glad to meet you, actually.
And it is. First time meeting. Very glad to meet you. And yes, Doug, I know what you're thinking. He is taller than both of us. We joked about that on our last show. And so, yes, got about 2 feet. I got to reach the mic up to him as we record. But, Kent, the day after you ran the 47, you accomplished the 48.
Correct.
One of the first people to do that. What was the one attraction that added on?
So Alien Saucers in the morning was decided to delay open, and then when it opened one side. So I left. I normally would grail in the morning, meaning ride every ride, and then I decided to bail on it way early. Had to come back later in the night.
That was stressful. I was following you along. One, you did our show and only got about 4 hours of sleep.
Not even. It was about an hour and a half by the time I got everything packed and set up, ready to go.
Even you are a man that just can do that. I am so impressed, and I'm also impressed that you're not sprinting. You're actually talking to me right now, not like running on Haunted Mansion over here or anything. But talk about the ending. What were the last couple rides you finished with?
So the last ride I finished with was Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, but the real drama in the night was Splash Mountain came up right at firework time for 20 minutes. It was down before that and opened up. I happened to be one of the first people on Splash Mountain right when it reopened, and then it shut down within literally 15 minutes. So that window, like I said, I missed it. I didn't get it beforehand. I wouldn't have gotten it after. So I got real lucky that night on the whole Splash Mountain. Ended up killing a lot of runs that night because Splash Mountain just never came back up.
That is awesome. And then the one ride that wasn't up for the 47, for the 48 was?
The one ride that was down was the carousel, the Prince Charming's carousel.
Oh, that's a great ride. I bet you just want to get out there and push it around when you're doing it.
Taking that photo on that of me as a old man is not fun.
The best part is, as I'm riding rides today, I'm thinking about you on everyone. I'm like, on Astro Orbiter, I'm like, oh, this is a pain in the butt. I understand now from your story, having to wait in the elevator and the drama. So when you're here right now, do you plan anything? Are you kind of rerouting some things for the 49?
Every time I come, I'm always looking and learning. Like if I'm here during fireworks or something, I'm always looking at crowd flows. So it's always in the back of my head. I try to turn it off sometimes, especially when I'm with family. But for the most part, you're always looking to learn something and see what crowds are like.
I love it. You're studying for the 49. When is the 49 going to happen?
Tentatively right now, it's looking like October. There's 2 possible dates in October. I'm pretty picky about when I choose my dates, just because I haven't failed in attempting this yet. So I'm going to make sure I get the perfect. It looks like October, November. My last day 100% I'll run will be December 5th. So if I don't find anything before that, I will run December 5th.
And we'll, of course, be following along with you on Twitter, which is at UCF Kent. And thank you again for just kind of hanging out. We'll hang out for a few minutes here. Doug, we miss you so much. I had the chicken pot pie at the Columbia Harbor House. It was phenomenal. But, Ken, thank you so much for kind of hanging out with me for a little bit.
Thank you guys, man. Thank you guys for even hanging out with me.
And be sure to follow us along, of course, UCF Kent, and then also at Rope Drop Radio, and we'll be watching for the WDW Parkeology 49 Challenge. That's all 49 attractions in one day. I don't even know. I can barely get like 8 with my kids in right now.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun, guys. If you ever get a chance, man, I recommend everybody, if you got the ability, go try it.
Doug, you and I are doing it sometime. We'll figure it out. But that is all the time that we have for a quick little bonus episode. Thank you, Ken, for joining us again.
Bye, guys.
This has been Rope Drop Radio.